The purpose of this video is to show you how to take your research and organize it into paragraphs. So I've already got a start on my writing and I wanted to share with you. So what I started with was an introduction. So my introduction is here. After researching, I found the Maya and Inca have similarities and differences. That tells my reader that I'm going to be talking about the Maya, the Inca, what is similar and what is different. First, I'm looking at my graphic organizer. I know you can't see it, but it says, how are they alike? So I'm starting with how they are alike, and I'm going to work on similarities first. So I said one thing they have in common is clothing. So I said that they have it in common. Now I'm going to give information to explain that. So it's not enough just to say they're alike because of clothes, food, and God. Like, that is not okay. That's not showing what I know. That's not sharing what I've learned in all of my research. So after I said that they have clothing in common, I said both civilizations had the wealthy wear bright and colorful clothing that were different from the commoners. Then next on my graphic organizer, it mentions food. So I'm going to name the foods that they had. Fish, duck, beans, and tomatoes were what both the Maya and Inca ate. Then I'm going to do two spaces, and my last one were gods and goddesses. So I'm going to say gods Okay, so that's the information I have about how they're alike. So now looking at my graphic organizer, I'm going to move to differences. I'm going to start a new paragraph for differences. And to do that, I'm going to click enter, and then I want to indent, so I'm going to do tab. And Maya and Inca are different in many ways. So that's my introduction. That's telling my reader that I'm no longer discussing similarities and I'm moving to differences. So I have my graphic organizer to help me see what I'm going to talk about first, but then I also have my research in front of me because I did all of that hard work writing that down, and now I want to organize that in this paragraph. So I have that I'm first going to write about the homes. So I'm going to say Mayan nobles. Sorry, fifth graders. Okay, so starting with homes, I said Mayan nobles and kings lived inside the city in stone palaces, while commoners lived in huts outside the city. All of the Inca lived in adobe brick homes with thatched roofs. So that's the information to show how the Mayan homes and the Incan homes were different. Then I'm going to continue. Next on my graphic organizer is about clothing. So I'm going to look at my research, and I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to say Incan men wore long Okay. So I wrote, Incan men wore long sleeve shirts or tunics, and women wore long dresses. Wealthy Mayan people wore colorful clothing made from animal skin. The commoners wore loincloths or long skirts. I'm going to continue, and I can even mark it off on my graphic organizer. So I'm going to check off that I wrote about their homes. I'm going to check off that I wrote about their clothing. And I still have writing, gods, and then how their government is set up. So I probably have at least, if I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't know, 8, 10 more sentences. So fifth graders, this is your time that you're organizing all of your research, and you're going to, in a paragraph, you're going to tell me about what there is similar between the civilizations, and then in a paragraph, what's different from the civilizations. After you type, please read what you wrote. Check to make sure that you used capitalization, punctuation, and that you spelled words correctly.